Welcome to Sunday Night SIP Party. S.I.P stands for Stamp, Ink, and Paper. Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Eagan, Minnesota. I'll be posting weekly videos to showcase a stamp set from either the 2022 Mini January to June catalog or 2021-2022 Annual Catalog from Stampin' Up! These projects are designed for the beginner and casual paper crafter in mind. I'll be making easy, simple projects that you can use any stamp set, ink, and paper colors to create your own projects. Today, I will be using the Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper with the Lovely You stamp set for my sentiment. The Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper is found in the 2021-2022 Annual Catalog on page 133. The paper has symmetry designs. On one side they are more colorful, and then on the other side has more monochromatic patterns. The colors in the Designer Series paper are Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Just Jade, and Night of Navy. Now it's time to make the project. We're going to make 2 cards with 1 Designer Series paper. The Designer Series paper is measured at 5 1/4 by 4. We also have a white piece of paper, or white cardstock, also measured at 5 1/4 by 4. We have our card base that is 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And then we have a scrap of 1/4 inch of colored cardstock. The first thing we're going to do is take our Designer Series paper and we're going to mark it at 1 3/4 inch. And I'm just going to use a black pen so that we can see the marks a little bit. Just put a mark on one end and then switch it around, and then we're going to put another mark at another end. So 1 3/4. I don't know if you can see that or not, but trust me, it's there. And then we're going to take our paper trimmer and we're going to cut it from this mark to this mark and make a diagonal cut. So here's we just want this mark and this mark to line up in our track. And on this, it's the dark gray that is the cutting one. So make sure that didn't move, and I can see the marks in between the track. It's a little bit tricky, but okay. So I got the black mark there and the black mark there. So it should be good to go to cut through it. And don't worry, those marks will be covered up. So also check with your Designer Series paper. It helps when it's not directional. Then you can have it one this way and then one the other way. But I see that this one's directional, so I'll have to put these on the top so they don't look like they're upside down. So what we're going to do is adhere this on the 5 1/4 by 4 paper. You can use glue or adhesive, whatever you have on hand. And just kind of go around the edge, and then just cover the whole white side of the paper in the corner and across the edge, so that all the white is showing. So our strip should be 1/4 of an inch, and what I showed you before wasn't 1/4. And then also this is 5 1/2, and that should work. So just make sure it's a little bit longer than your cardstock. So what we're going to do is put tape, adhesive, or you can use glue lightly so it doesn't squirt out so much. And the tape is a little bit wider than my strip, so I'm just bringing it under so that it doesn't come out in the front. And then I'm just going to cover this just a little bit so that it makes a nice border or a nice edge on our card. And then we're going to just use our paper scissors and snip off the excess. Just like that. Here, probably it's easier to see when it's upside down. And the next thing we're going to do is going to stamp our sentiment. And I'm going to use Cherished Friend and Flirty Flamingo. So this is kind of a monochromatic card using the same colors. And you can put that down here. And you can use, happy birthday, thank you, and those sentiments. But I just thought I'd do something different than what we normally put on a card. And then I'm going to take these pastel pearls and I'm going to put some on the end there. So, like maybe 3. Oh, I should have probably done that the other way. Oh well, we'll do that the next time. So, we'll try it this way first. I was thinking I should move this down a little bit and then put those the other way. So we'll do that on the next card. And then 3 there. Well, that looks nice also. And then the last thing we're going to do is put our dimensionals on the back. And I usually put 1 in each corner. And since this one is really, a bigger size card piece, I'll put 2 in the middle and then also 1 in the center just to help support it a little bit better. Try not to get where the embellishments are because those are the ones I'm using are big and bumpy so they can sink down a little bit when they go through the mail. Okay, so almost there. Okay. And then we're going to put it on the front of our card. So this is a great way to use up some designer series paper and also those strips of cardstock that you get when you're cutting pieces. So, and then you have a beautiful card like that. Very quick and easy. So now we'll do our next card. So again, we'll take our designer series paper and tape it down the edge. And then we will put it on the 5 1/4 by 4. And actually it's going this way, so we are going to have a one at the bottom, which is great. So just, be mindful of the designer series paper there. So we'll go like that. And then tape our little cardstock here. And make sure our tape is underneath the strip. And kind of line it up and just go slightly over the designer series paper to create a nice clean finish border. Again, cut off the ends, and it's okay if your designer series paper is overlapping a little bit. I'll just line it up with that. And here. And then we're going to go make a card this way. So we need so let me still use the same. And then I'm just going to push this over here a little bit and then put our elements over there. Or our embellishments, not elements. So then I'm just going to put it this way. And with this Take Your Pick tool, you can take the putty end and just push these off of the plastic. And it's a great, instead of trying to use your fingernails and get the glue all over your fingers, you can place it just so. Again, I'm going to close this up. And the next thing we're going to do is put our dimensionals on. Where's the... Just going to put one over there and then maybe one over here just to support it a little bit. Maybe one up there. I just don't want to get the dimensionals where the embellishments are. Oops, maybe. Oh, that should be good. Try to do this two-handed versus just one-handed. Okay. And then we'll try to center this onto the card. And there you go. So now you have two cards that you made with one designer series paper. So I made some other cards, and so I made one in the blue pattern, like this, and then I used the ocean, the new ocean embellishments that you can only get until May 2nd. So May 3rd, they won't be offered anymore. But it's just different kinds of blues and greens. That's what this embellishment is. It's rhinestone waves, basic jewels. You got from Night of Navy all the way to like Bermuda Bay and Granny Apple Green and some other colors in between. I think maybe that's Coastal Cabana. And then I was going to make this card, or one of them, like this one, or no, like this one, but then because this is not directional, but I accidentally stamped it the normal way, or like that way, and I made the same type of card, which is fine too. So whatever, I'm just glad I was able to show you both ways where the designer series paper could be on top or the bottom. Here's some other cards that I made a while ago using the same designer series paper, and I did a piece of cardstock, which is Calypso Coral, and this is Bumblebee card base. And the Forever Friends is with this stamp set, Creating with Friends, and this stamp set is going away, so it's retiring May 3rd. I think it's still available, but I'm not sure because I haven't checked. So, but you may want to get it before it is no longer available. And then these dies are the contour dies. They will be coming back into the new annual catalog. And then artistic embellishments is what I use there, which are also retiring. And then this is just another idea with some designer series paper. If you have any leftover, 2-inch strips, or I don't even know what size this is. Let's see here. It is, about 2 inches. And then put a piece of cardstock and then put that on a card base. And I did the same thing, just You're Amazing, and with that sentiment. You will find the measurements and product list on my website, michellesstamping.com, and then click on S.I.P Party. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with any paper crafting supplies you may need. If you would like a current or the new 2022-2023 catalog, please email me at michellesstamping@gmail.com. All of these links are below under the video for your convenience. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you are notified when I post a new video. Also, please comment in YouTube underneath my video or on my Facebook group, Michelle Stampers, by Friday, April 29th, and you will be placed in a drawing. And I will announce the winner in my May 1st video, and you will receive a half pack of 12x12 Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper. Congratulations to Carla Wolber, as she was the first to comment on my March 27th video, and she will receive the 2021-2022 in color cardstock assortment with basic white cardstock. Hope you enjoyed this project, and if you make a card, please feel free to add it to the comment underneath this video. I would love to see your cards and what stamp set and paper you used. Thank you for watching, and happy stamping!